Hey Melanie, it's Rainy. I'm going to go through how to actually play the game of the atomic model. So I have my game board, I have a periodic table, and I have a piece of paper that I forgot to print off the worksheet at school today, so I'm going to just be writing it out the notation here on the paper. So I'm going to start off, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with hydrogen. Now, with the hydrogen, I'm seeing that it would be one electron, it would be one proton, and no neutrons. Now, for this, what I'm going to be using today, instead of using the marshmallows, because I didn't have any marshmallows around the house, I'm going to use change. So I'm going to use the pennies for electrons, I'm going to use the quarters for neutrons, and I'm going to use the the nickels for, oh, what am I missing? Protons, neutrons, protons. So, hydrogen. Hydrogen has one proton, so I'm going to put the proton in the middle. Then it also has one electron, so I'm going to grab a penny and I'm going to go over here. Now, looking at this, there's the different orbital shells. I fill in the first shell first, and I put in one penny on one of these dots. It doesn't matter which dot I put it on first, as long as it's in that first ring. So, then I go over here to my paper, and I write, oh no, I might have to put you down for a second while I do this. I'll put you down for a second. Sorry. Okay, there we go. And so, for the first one, I'm going to write 1s1, because I have in the 1s orbital 1 electron. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to find out what the second one is. Now looking at it, it is helium. Now helium has an atomic mass of 4. So what that tells me is that I need 2 neutrons, and I put those in the center, and I need 1 proton. So I put my 2 protons in, that gives me my mass of 4. Now, seeing that the atomic number is 2, I also need to come over and get 1 electron. Now, first I need to make sure that this first shell is filled in. So, 1s1. So now I have 2 electrons in the shell. So I come back over here. Now I'm going to instead have 1s, and seeing I have 2 electrons in the orbital shell, 1s2. So then I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to go, okay, well, my next one is lithium. Now lithium has an atomic mass of 6.94. So I know that the atomic mass is about 7. So I know that there needs to be 3 protons, but I'm looking here and I go, okay, well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in it. Well, I need 7 total things, so I'm going to go back over here, my neutrons, and I am going to pick up 2, bring them over, and put them in the center. So in the nucleus of my cell, I now have 7 items to give me a nuclear mass of 7. Next, I'm going to go over, and because the atomic mass is 3, I know I need to add 1 more electron. So I come back over here and I go, oh, my first shell is already full. So now I'm going to expand out to my second shell. Now my second shell, I have 2s, or I can go with 2p. Now, to begin with, and you might want to double check me on this just to make sure I'm giving you the right order, but we go 2s2. So I'm going to put my penny on the dot. Okay, and then I go back over here. And now I can write that I have 1s2 and 2s1. because I have 1 in the s orbital in the second ring. So now I'm going to do my third one. I'm going to go and do beryllium. So I come back over here, and oh, I forgot to look at the atomic mass. The atomic mass is 9. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to have 9 things total in there. And my atomic mass, or my atomic number, is 4. So 1, 2, 3, I need to add 1 more proton. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, I need a neutron in order to be able to balance that out to 9 and get the correct atomic mass. And I need to have another penny in order to get the appropriate number of electrons. So then I come over here, and now this is going to be 1s2 and 2s2. So then I go on to the next one, and my next one is boron. And boron has an atomic mass, I'm going to round it to 11. So I need 1 more proton. I'm going to put that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10. I need 1 more neutron in order to add to it. And I need 1 more electron. Now, taking a look at what I have here, I have the 1s filled, I have the 2s filled. Now I get to start on the 2p's. So I come over and I can put it down on the 2p. Then I come back over here and 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. And I would keep on adding to the p until I get up to 6, and then it's time to start again. So the next one I'm going to fill in, whenever I go to fill these in, is I'll do 3 s's. Well, I'll finish the 2s, which I did, finish the 2p, then I'll go over and do the 3s, then I do the 3p, and I just continue building out, building out, building out until I finally have all of the orbital shells done, or you're tired of having the kids go through and do the notation over and over again. So anyway, hopefully this little video helps, and then you can reflect back on it whenever you need to remember how to do the game. Talk to you later. Bye.